Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, I hope you're doing really well today. I had an amazing event happen last night, and I felt like I wanted to talk about it because I feel like so many of you are going through a lot of heart pain regarding rejection in the past. Seeing the 5D versus what the 3D is, like having an amazing dream and then waking up and being friend zoned. For instance, that's what happened to me. A couple months ago, I had an amazing encounter with who I believe to be my twin flame, and 5 minutes after I woke up from the dream, I was friend zoned. literally, I woke up to a friend zone message, and then we haven't spoken since. And I really just wanted to tell you guys that I understand the heart pain because you're realizing now the duality between what's up there, wherever you're going, like whatever it is, your astral projections, your lucid dreams, your telepathy, all of that good shit, right? And then you wake up and you're like, God, my life sucks. Huh? The 3D fucking can rot in hell. 1:11 on the clock. Yeah, it's like, it's really sad. It's really sad to see such a magical event transpire and then wake up and you're like, God, I gotta go to work. Yeah, no, that sucks. And the dog shit on the floor. Yeah, so basically, Spirit was telling me in a live stream today, because they talk to me a lot through live streams. It's really fun. You guys should enjoy the live streams like I do, I hope. They were basically telling me that the reason a lot of divine feminines are not bringing in manifestations is because their heart chakra is blocked. And, well, if your heart chakra is blocked, all of your chakras are misaligned. It can't be in alignment for you to bring in the manifestations that you deserve. So technically speaking, last night I worked on my heart chakra, I did some reiki, and I went through an intense purge. About an hour later, I cried like God, it was so bad. The crying was so bad. It was the pain. Oh, Lord Jesus, God Almighty, I don't want to ever experience that pain ever again. It was so bad. I felt so alone. I remember thinking like, this is hell. The pain that I was transmuting was so bad that I went and ate like 2,000 calories worth of chocolate just to like maybe numb it. It definitely did not numb anything. It definitely did not numb the pain, but it worked temporarily for about 2,000 calories, or AKA 5 minutes. And then it didn't do anything. But keep me up because there's caffeine in chocolate. It kept me up and just more pain. So basically the story here is, do not try to numb your pain. Don't try to numb the feelings right now, guys. Your heart is wanting to heal. Your heart's wanting to mend so that you can tune into a different frequency. Because today I did the live stream. Same group of people, right? Same sunshine that's normally in my apartment, same water that I normally drink. Everything tastes better. Everything feels better. Like it's brighter, it's cleaner, it's crisper, they're friendlier, right? It's like everything just feels better. But again, I know that there's a big fear in many of us opening our heart chakras again because we don't want to get played. We don't want to get burned like we did before, you know? You don't want to have that same person come back from the past, see you with an open heart chakra, be very empathic, and then just like come love bomb you again. Like I get that, you know, I understand that. And I think that's why I was so ready to move on from this person though last night. Like I really said to myself, like, wow, it was really their stupidity. It was their ignorance in leaving behind an empress, not mine, right? That was their stupidity. And in doing that and taking back my power and saying like, no, that really is them being an idiot, not me. That giving back my power to myself. Doesn't matter if an apology comes in. Actions always speak louder than words. If this person heals on their own and they're, changed, that's one thing. But if not, you're going to know. You're going to know because you're so much more in tune with your heart space. You're going to love yourself so much more unconditionally that you'll know. You'll spot a red flag from a mile away. They might be coming back, but you'll be like, oh, fuck no. No thanks. That's still devil energy. But the right one will heal on their own. You won't need to lift a finger. You don't need to do anything. They're a healer, just like you, right? The one that you want would be just as high vibrational as you. The one that you want would be just as godly as you, just as healed, whole, and complete as you, right? So yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say here is like you have to let your guards down a little bit to be able to like bring in new opportunities. So I was channeling in the live stream that my neighbor, sweetest guy on the planet, honestly. I've lived here 2 years and this guy has done it all for me. It's just crazy. I was freezing to death during the Christmas cold snap we all had in America, and my power was off, so the electric was off. And I remember my neighbor flirting with me and he was like, it's so cold, do you want my gloves? He was just so cute. And this man has given me like Thanksgiving dinner when I was, because I'm a hermit, I'm all by myself, so he knew I was all by myself. He brought me Thanksgiving dinner one time, he bought me a purse, gave me money. Like, this guy, right, so beautiful. He knows he's a starseed, which is amazing. He knows he's the divine. And he's 500 feet away from me. Listen, I was not able to see with my eyeballs the beauty and divinity of that man. I was not able to see for the longest time how awesome it could be to have, I don't know, one of 4 billion men trying to come into my life, because I was always so assured that it would always just be this one guy. Like, no, it's just him though. It's going to be him forever. Like, that's it. No. No. Especially if that said person does not level up, step up to the plate, and do their divine mission, do what the divine has asked of them. So this is where it kind of, spirituality bleeds in with manifestation, and it kind of morphs into the two. This is where I love to talk about manifestation, because I really add a spiritual element to it, in that I do believe we have signed soul contracts. I do believe that we have agreed to certain things as humans. All of us did. Our higher selves do. Continually, all the time. Just because you have a soul contract like at birth doesn't mean you don't sign new ones going forward. Anyway, that's a totally different story for a different day. The point is, this situation was just like, started to be just me feeding into this connection. And it was like, I didn't understand. Like, I'm getting breadcrumb, but I own a bakery. Okay. Metaphorically, not literally. Although that would really be amazing. It's a great business idea. I should write that down. But really, I was like, okay, why am I getting breadcrumbed here? I'm doing everything right. I'm believing in myself, doing my affirmations, scripting, knowing I'm a bad bee. I do my spiritual baths. I help empower other empresses, other women. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Well, my heart chakra was closed. I was so angry at him. It was unresolved trauma, unresolved anger, unresolved frustration, that there was a 5D version of him all over me, like addicted to me. And then there's the 3D version, just a dick to me. Not addicted, just a dick. Addicted, just a dick. So I was like, okay, well, I don't like this whole like 5D, 3D, like what is going on? What is what is happening though? I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. Okay. But instead of blaming the matrix itself, or like looking at it through the lens of manifestation, I started hating him, the 3D version of him. So I started projecting all of these ideas in my own head about who he is. Oh, he's just a ghoster though. He's just gonna abandon me. Like, that's all he is. He's a douche canoe. He's gonna abandon me. Like, I'm always just gonna be friend zoned. He's just like, wow, he's such a tool bag. He's such a tool bag. So I kept envisioning the 3D version of him, perpetuating that same reality where he would always show up that same way, friend zoning me, not really coming in to apologize or say like, no, I was wrong, duh, because I'm an idiot. There was never that version. It was always just, okay, but like, yeah, I don't really think it's like that though. Let's just be friends. Let's not and say we were. Okay? Yeah, I do commitment. It's 2023, Beach. It's commitment or nothing. Anyway, emphasis on the nothing. It's going to be a nothing, a no-go from me. That is where you take back your power. And what I'm truly realizing now, and I'm always channeling for Divine Feminines on my live stream, is that a lot of us are so afraid to leave the old behind. Not only because we're afraid of being lonely, but because we know what's gonna freaking happen, especially with you as a main character in your own story. Like, as a co-creator with stores, like, you know they're gonna chase you. You know they're gonna chase you down. like clockwork. You're gonna be like, okay, I give you like 5 minutes. You know what's gonna happen. You stop chasing, suddenly they do. They start chasing because you don't. It's like, it pisses off a lot of you. And I know that. I know that anger because who can you blame? You can't blame them. You got to blame the system. You got to blame the fact that this is a law of the universe. Stop chasing. Stop putting them on a pedestal. Take them down a few notches, okay? They're not God's gift to humanity. Or maybe they are. Who knows? It depends on how great your SP is in your own mind. Anyway, take them down a few notches, right? But so many of us are afraid to really see this guy or girl, whatever, as like chasing us. We're afraid to get to the new reality because we know they're going to chase us. And do you know what that means? You know what that means? You're going to know that all along they were fully capable of expressing love. The entire fecking time. They were 100% able to give you love. They just refused with their greedy ass. That's it. That's what you're going to notice. How many of you want to see something like that? I doubt very many of you. Probably none of you. Who would really like to see that the person you've been pouring love into forever could have given it but didn't? Like, not even didn't and couldn't, but would not. Refused to. Deliberately decided. Okay? Nobody wants that. And the worst part is shifting to that timeline where you now are chased and now you have to see that you allowed it for so long. So now you blame you now. Is it any wonder many of us are afraid to like shift into a different reality where like we take back our power? Like we don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that you were willing all along to tell me that I'm amazing and you're a forever person and you just refused. And I don't want to see that for a very long time I was giving away my energy for free just to boost your ego. I don't want to see that. So the messages I was getting, a lot of divine feminines are being asked to detach from it being that person. I said in the live, I was like, how do I know that I don't have 5 new karmic partners that I'm supposed to be with until I ever meet him again, if I'm ever to be with him again? How do I know that? I don't technically know that. I know that I keep saying my affirmations. I deserve commitment. I deserve to be treated like a queen, all this stuff, right? Doing all this self-concept work. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it is him and only him that will do that to me. So again, my own neighbor who was 500 feet away from me was like basically worshiping the ground I walk on, although I couldn't feel a damn thing. I couldn't see any of it. I couldn't see any of the love because I was so busy seeing a lot of the hate for my ex. I couldn't see any of the love coming from the divine because I had hated God. I hated God. God, how dare you? How dare you? Why even bring him in my life if you're just going to do that shit to me? How dare you? Okay, so my heart chakra closed the fuck off and I couldn't have any of my chakras aligned, which means I can't bring in any manifestations, which means my shit's drying up. Not very attractive. I kind of hate that. I hate that. So I had to change the game. I had to change the script. I had to literally pray for my heart chakra to be open, and I worked with angels. I did reiki on my heart chakra last night, and then I went through this purge, and it was the most painful thing. Guys, it's bridge of incidents. It means you have to get to that new reality somehow, and it means a purge for most of you. And I'm sorry to say, it feels like death. It's ego death. It feels like hell on earth is what it feels like. So, I mean, luckily I had chocolate. Numbed it a little bit. Took the pain away for a little bit. Yeah. Embarrassingly though, the amount of calories I ate, it's a crime. So anyway, I'm basically trying to portray a picture here of it being easy, but it's definitely not. You have to willingly say, I don't want it anymore. Not even that great anyway. When's the last time you paid my bills? Shit. When's the last time you put food in my fridge? I'll wait. Damn. It's not easy to admit this, ladies. It is not easy to admit that a man you have been fawning over and foaming at the mouth over for years hasn't done a damn thing for you recently. Like in the channel message, I was like, when's the last time he gave you flowers? when's the last time you paid your bill? Okay? Like, when's the last time he took you on a date? Like, when's the last time he told you you are the most beautiful thing he's ever seen in his entire life? I'll wait. It's probably been a minute. So I'm just saying, I'm over it. I don't know about you, but I'm certainly over it. I had that ego death, that awakening last night, and then I woke up and everything feels better. Like, everything feels better. It's just like the colors are more vibrant. Like, people are just calmer and friendlier and more ready to give me love too. Like, oh, I got so many more compliments on my live streams, and it was just easy to flow. But again, because these are energy centers. Excuse me. Your chakra system, your chakras are energy centers. So if one of them is blocked and you have energy blockages, excuse me, guys, so offensive. I'm so sorry. It's so rude. You're not going to be able to be in alignment with your higher self. You're not going to be in alignment with the universe. You're not going to be bringing in good shit that is so due to you, babe. It's fucking time, okay? Like, I kept getting a message too about like how karmically speaking, you guys are, oh my God. If you would detach from people who are in negative fucking karma from the shit they've done, if you would detach, like, you have no idea how good your life could be. Like, you'd have blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing. And it's like it's all blocked because you keep being so attached to someone else's reality that you believe that you are worthy of their karma. No, you are not worthy of their karma. You're worthy of your karma, which is exactly why you wanted to come here for the planet ascending in this time, so that you could learn that you are God and that you don't have to pay karma anymore. Karma is really only needed to be paid off, right? It's a debt until you know that you're unconditional love. Once you know you're unconditional love, you don't want karma. You wouldn't need karma. Karma is there to serve its purpose to get you into unconditional love. Once you're unconditional love, you wouldn't want karma. You wouldn't need it. And you definitely would not tell the universe to send you in karmic contracts because you wouldn't need it. You already know what love is. You would just be in a divine partnership and that's it. That's basically the end goal that we're all hoping to achieve here, right? So you get to a point where you don't need karma anymore. So stop being attached to people who are going through badass karma. Not your problem. You need to detach, okay? Detachment was the key for me last night. We have got to detach as women. We cannot keep thinking that a man is going to, make or break us with our confidence? I was so fucking shocked. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Wait, whoa, hold up. And it's as if I woke up. I woke up today and I remembered all of these men that have been flirting with me and throwing themselves at me lately. And I'm like, whoa. Hold on. I'd say easily about 10 people in the last few months have offered something romantically with me. And I'm just like, no, that didn't happen. Cognitive dissonance was real in that live stream because I did not want to see. I was so hung up on some guy who had no interest of being with me in a full commitment that I was willing to turn down an emergency room doctor. Guys, a doctor. One of them was a doctor. I turned it down. Another, my neighbor, is a starseed. He literally knows he's the divine. He literally has given me, oh my God, so many beautiful things. I'm just thinking to myself, nah, I didn't miss out on all that, did I? No, I didn't. A doctor? I said no to a doctor for that guy? Yeah, I did. A doctor. A doctor. Our really cute one too at that. Honestly, it was shocking as shit to wake up today and see like when you wake up, what it means to wake up. It means you wake up to the fact that your ass is causing your own trauma, your own fucking hell and despair. No one else did it. No one else but me. No one else did it. The offer for love has been there from a ton of people. The divine has offered so many people for me. Like people have offered me celebration, oh, come to a party, or here, have my money, take my money, do this, whatever. And I would always just say no thanks. So the divine right now, I think, is channeling because they really want you start realizing that as an empress, as a divine feminine, we've got to start receiving. Start receiving. You can't receive if your heart chakra is blocked, which means it's time for repentance. It is time to go within. It is time to start seeing why the fuck you have a closed heart chakra. And I'm not sitting here telling you that it's going to be easy, but I will tell you it'll be worth it. Okay? It'll hurt for, I don't know, maybe like an hour, and then it will be over. Okay? And then it will be like you're born again, and it'll feel just so new and so beautiful, and everything will feel alive again. It's just, it's like abundance. That frequency of abundance, money manifesting quickly, easily. Elon Musk gets it. He understands, like the IRS understands. Money's always flowing. It's just, your girl was not in that at all, vibrationally, ever. Like I was never really in the abundant mindset because my heart chakra is blocked the fuck off. Okay? And it had everything to do with like this anger, this resentment, this like, how dare you? I see you up here and we're just like, we're so magical. And then down here, you're just a dickhead. Okay. So I keep manifesting a version where he's just a dickhead. All right? It's not attractive. Dickheads really don't look that good. They look like dickheads. Dicks aren't really that attractive. Really, they're not. I mean, I think that men think they are. They're really not attractive. They're not. They're kind of gruesome to look at. Anyway, guys, everything just feels better today, okay? Everything. In fact, I feel like all I want is love. It doesn't have to be from a specific person. Not a certain specific person. It just has to be the type of person I want. And the divine knows what type that is. I have a vortex that I have planted seeds into. The universe knows I want spiritual. The universe knows I want sexy. Rich would be nice, but whatever. Yeah, that's kind of, whatever. But if you're a doctor, great, call me. Point is, the vortex is something you build up for yourself. If you've ever listened to Esther Hicks or Abraham Hicks, Esther channels Abraham, you would know that there's a vortex. It's something you create for yourself, and all you have to do is tune into that higher frequency, and then boom, your shit starts coming in. 22:22 on the clock, but you can't get that shit coming in if your heart chakra is fucking blocked. So it's time to let go of the resentment. It's time to let go of the anger. I know that you want somebody to blame. I know. Trust me. If anybody understands the blame game, like listen. I blamed God for so long, but then I realized, wow, I'm God though. So I'm going to have to blame myself. Exactly. I'm the one that held on to the pain. I'm the one that called him a dickhead just now 15 times. I'm the one that held on to all that resentment and anger. If I don't let it go, then I can't sit here bitching to anybody about it. It's my own problem. So let it go, let it flow. Understand that the universe knows what you want. If it is that person, you will be shifting to a reality where they come back healed, whole, and complete, honey, because you do not need to do a damn thing to babysit that person. You don't need to heal them. Damn, they're going to heal their own self, and they're going to come back fully healed, fully aligned, fully ready to give to you exactly what you say you deserve. But you only say it until you show it to the universe that you're ready. Actions speak louder than words. Don't just say, I'm ready to receive, Nah, go fucking receive. Okay? Start receiving. Start letting it go. I am an advocate for you always get what you want. If you want that specific person, you will get them. It is a desire in your heart for a reason. However, that is not to say that you don't have 5 karmic partners lined up for you to be with until you get that person. That's not to say that they're going to show up on your doorstep today. You might have a lot of shit that you got to get through in order to be in a divine union with that person. Again, just because they're in your heart and a desire that the universe planted there does not mean, though, that you're forever going to be like happy waiting on them. You're not happy waiting on them, are you? Sometimes you got to move on to something with less resistance. You have too much resistance on that person. You've called them a dickhead too many times. You have too much resistance. You see them as a douche canoe. You can't be around somebody in a divine connection if you see them as a douche canoe. So your best option, probably find somebody new who's not looking like a douche canoe. They're sexy. And they've got money. And honey, they might be a doctor. They might be a doctor, okay? They're really setting the bar pretty high for that person to come back, okay? But again, a lot of us don't even want to get there, like to that new one, because we know, like, that's going to be the scream heard around the world. You know your ex will be so pissed when they find out that you weren't playing games, that you know who you are, and you moved on in 2.2 seconds flat. So a channeled message I was giving in the live stream was, many women don't want to leave because we're like, okay, just, I'll give him one more shot though. Just one more. Please don't make me do it. Please don't make me leave you. Please don't. No, just don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. Don't make me. Step it up, step it up, step it up. We keep giving them chance after chance after chance. But what we're not realizing is you're telling the universe that you're okay with that version of them. The version that would need a chance. The version that would need time to get their shit together. Instead of you moving your consciousness to a different reality where they've already gotten their shit together. They don't need time. Time has been up for a minute. They're in a different reality where they never even cheated. They never even left you on red. They never even ghosted you, right? There's a different universe entirely that you're shifting into where they've never even done that. But you have too much resistance to dickhead in this reality. So move on from dickhead in this reality, okay? Because this reality version of them is not fun. It's unattractive. Nobody got time for that. So anyway, a lot of really great stuff coming in for the Divine Feminine, but it's about time that you realize the only one who can bring it in is you. And if your heart chakra is blocked because you're holding on to resentment, I get that, babe. I totally get it. But it's not attractive. And it's not going to be conducive to getting warm and fuzzies with people. Okay? It's like, stay the fuck away from me. That's what it is energetically. When you have a closed heart chakra, it's like, bro, nobody wants to be around you. That's Queen of Swords energy. Nobody wants that shit. Okay? So if you want to be more approachable, more desirable, chased after, you have got to have an open heart chakra. You've really got to be in love with yourself with an open heart. And if you're not in love with yourself, then other people aren't in love with you. That's how it works. It's a law of the universe. I didn't make the rules. Anyway, after you go through this ego death, you decide, I'm going to open my heart. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to pray. I'm going to ask for the divine to just like do it. Just my higher self, God, whatever you believe in, just do it. Just open my heart. Just fine, clear it out. Boom. That's all you need to do. Literally, that's it. By praying, you will have all of these like the dominoes that fall to get you to your desired. For me, it was an ego death. It was a whole hour of crying and like snot rags everywhere. And it was horrible. It was horrible, honestly. But it needed to happen. I had too much resentment in my heart space. So I'm in a different reality now. I'm in a different version of myself. I'm in a different version of what everybody else is reflecting back to me. It's great. It's great. But I had to be the one that does it. See, this is where an external God is irrelevant. An external God didn't do that for me. I did it for me by saying, I'm tired of suffering. Me, Jenna, I'm tired of suffering. I don't need an external God to tell me, hey, you're done suffering now. No, that's not even how it works. It's me, God energy inside, the Christ self inside, saying, absolutely not. No, we're done. We're done with this, Jenna. This is horseshit. So I prayed, went through Kundalini Awakening, and I'm telling you, I woke up today a totally different person. I would like to tell you, it's easy, it's not. It's simple, it's not easy. So if you do it, there are so many rewards in it for you. You will get into the energy of that vortex, that you've planted so many seeds into that vortex. You deserve to reap that, honey. You deserve to have it all to yourself. All to yourself. You get to have it, and then you get to share it with whoever you want. But first, it's to yourself. You don't get to share with people who are greedy and breadcrumbing you. You don't get to have that abundance and give to them. That's not how it works. No. You need to be in the land of plenty, and you have to have an open heart chakra for that. So again, right now, and the heart chakra itself has an electromagnetic frequency that actually protects you energetically. So technically speaking, the heart chakra, when open and fully active, actually protects you, by the way. So again, once you've gone through so much heartbreak, though, one of the worst things is letting somebody back in just to say, okay, I forgive you, no problem. And then boom, they do it again. But again, your heart chakra and being open is now protecting you so that you will now see who is allowed in and who is not. It has a protective measure now to protect you. So you won't be hurt like that again. You won't allow yourself to be hurt like that again. You love yourself too much. That's why you opened your heart chakra in the first place. Because you love yourself that much. You have that much self-love now and that much respect. Why would you ever take back a narcissist if you love yourself? Make that make sense. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys very much. I hope this helped. It certainly helped me. I love being able to channel stuff like this. Go check out Patreon if you guys want for more information. Pick a card, stuff like that that's already up there. I love you, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.